for the most part, nobody gives a shit whether you're making progress or not. So it's kind of up to you. It's in your hands, man. You got to remember, you are the one controlling your life. Regardless of what you may think about how like other people are fucking with you or whatever, you're the captain of your own ship. So as much as people love blaming circumstances or like, oh, well, if it wasn't for this, then that is a fucking awful mentality to have. That is a loser mentality to have. Right? Any statement in sort of a regretful manner, which follows the lines of, well, if it wasn't for this, then blank. Or if this didn't happen, then shit's gonna go down. Everybody has been fucked up in some way or another. But the difference between, somebody who's a baller or somebody who's just kind of a chump is, the baller can look back at that sort of thing and in a way almost be grateful for it, because if you're actually killing it, then you get to look back at your life, and if any detail that happened was off or was missing, you could be in a completely different fucking scenario, man. You could be like, well, I can't even tell you. You could be not killing it. I guess that's what I'm trying to say there. So if you're on top of your shit, you're doing whatever, you're making tangible moves, then you can kind of look back and say like, oh, well, if it wasn't for this, then you can sort of say that in, I guess I got to kind of retract my statement. You can say, well, if it wasn't for this, then I wouldn't be where I am now. But there's a difference between like, oh shit, if they didn't kick me off the team, then I never would have met this person, or I never would have started doing this. That's cool. But if your mentality is, oh, well, if they didn't do that, then, they don't even know where I would be. Come on. To blame past experiences and circumstances on, why you're not, doing what you want to be doing now. L mentality, right? You got to sort of circumvent that shit one way or another. Train hard and consistently. That's the fucking biggest aspect there is. Whether or not you've got good genetics, shit genetics, a good training style, maybe kind of a less than optimal training style, you're never going to get shit if you're not doing this shit on a consistent basis for a long-term time frame. But the people who can get a training style or a routine, not even a training style, but just can get themselves into a routine that they actually like, that they can actually kind of stick with, then honestly, that's a pretty big part of the puzzle right there. We've all got a pretty reasonable potential to get good at kind of anything. But if you don't have something which you can just do on your own because you enjoy it and you enjoy doing it, I think you're missing out, man. Everybody needs something. So if you feel like you don't have anything like that, then I think life can get pretty monotonous. Like if you just go to work or go to school and then you come home and you don't do shit, I think your days are going to bleed into each other. And don't forget, we've only got so many. That shit is running out. So fast forward 20 years. Fast forward even 1 year. Are you going to look back at your time and think, man, I probably should have done anything. Insert anything. If you know that in a year, you think you're going to say, okay, I probably should have been doing this. Or, man, I probably shouldn't have been doing this so much. Look, man, that is not a good feeling to have. You can't undo time. So, find something you like doing. Do it on a consistent basis. Get good at it.